Good day to you. So in this video I'm going to treat we are going to treat differentiation for beginners using the formula method. So these are some standard derivative for beginners. First, they will know some standard derivation. So if you're having a function as y or f of x, if you are asked to find the derivative, that is, find the derivative. Derivative means what? To find the change in y over change in x, that is the y over the x, or they call it function prime, as in f prime of x. So here the simple method you have to follow by using the formulas. Here are the function given to you, some standard functions here. So if you are given a function, this is an algebra function having a constant here, having a coefficient, or you call it constant or coefficient here, then multiply by x raised to the power of n. So it will be what? It will be equal to what? Just bring down the coefficient here, bring it down here, then bring the power here down here, then bring your x, then the power again, and minus 1. So that is the formula for that. So again, if you are given a function that is y equals to sine x, you have to find the what? Find the derivative is what? Is cos x. So if you are given cos x, if you are to find the derivative is what? That is the y, the x of it is what? Is minus sine x. So if you are given this, tan x is what? Is sec square x. So I would like you to pause the video and copy this standard derivative, so they are the one you have to use. So we have some of them here again. If you are given ln x, that is natural log of x, is what? Is 1 over x. So if you are given exponential, this is exponential function. You are given exponential function as a exponential x is also exponential x. So now I'll treat this 5 or 6 to 7 question here by using the standard derivative here. So I'll start by my first question here. I'm given a function that is I'm given y. Let's call it y, or call it f. May call it a function or call it y. So I'm using y here. Equals to 1 equals to x squared. That's my first question. So by following this method, this formula here, that is a n x raised to the power of what? N minus 1. You could recall, this is what you are given here. Your constant here is just 1, since there's nothing here. Your a is what? Your a is what? Your a is 1. Your a is equal to 1. So your n is equals to what? Equals to 2. That is the power here. Is equals to 1. Is equals to 2. So by following this formula here, just say that okay, the y, the x, that is the derivative of this, is equals to what? 1. There's a 1 here, so you can say 1 multiply by what? The power. Bring down the power. That is a is 1, then multiply by the n, 2, then your x, then your n again, which is 2, raised to the power of what? Minus 1 from the formula. So this 2 times 1, 2, then x raised to the power of what? 2 minus 1 of what? 1. So it's the same thing as 2x. So if you use first principle, the first principle is just a long method. So if you use first principle and use this, you have to have this. So the second question is what? The second question is 2 4 raised to x raised to the power of 4. So we have to find the what? That is the function is what? Y equals to this. So if you have to find it, the y, that is change in y or change in x, it's the same thing as just bring out the constant. Already it's having a constant. Bring it, multiply according to the formula here. Multiply by what? X raised to the power of what? Multiply by 4. Sorry, multiply by 4. Bring down your n here. Then x raised to the power of what? N minus what? Minus 1. In this case, your n is equals to what? 4. And your a is equals to what? A is equals to 2. That is equals. So if you follow this question, you have it like this. Then you have 4 times 2 times 4, 8. Then x raised to the power of 4 minus 1, which is what, 3. So that is the answer for this. So I have my question again as a 3. Number 3, I have it as a f to the power 6. That is y equals to 6. That is, I'm asking a function which is constant. So the y, the x of any constant is always what? Is always 0. So derivative of any constant, either 10, either, since it's not having anything to to differentiate it with, so it's any constant is what? Is 0. For here, let's say we are having, let me add to this example. Let's say let's say I have a 4. You are having y equals to what? Equals to ax, and you have to find what? Differential of what? Y what? Y, let's see, dy dy what? Dy dx. So your a here is what? Is a constant. So you follow this formula, just that your a will what? You bring down your a, then multiply by what? X raised to the power of n. N here is what? 1. So n minus what? That is 1 minus 1 according to the formula. So it will be what? It will be ax raised to the power of what? 0, which is the same thing as a. So what I'm trying to tell you is that when you are differentiating with respect to other variable, that is between two variables, that is the function to the other variables, try to know the function, try to know the constant. That's what I'm trying to say. So the constant here is a. They may not use number, they may use alphabet. In as much you are asked to find the y, the x, so you need to know that this y, this x, so you have to differentiate this, not this. So my fourth question here, my fourth which is on 6th question, which is the 5th question since I've had this. So my fourth question here is what? I have a 5th question, that is x raised to the power of 3 plus 4 x raised to the power over 2 plus 6. So that is the function. So I'm to find what? That is, I'm having this. So the y, the x, just do the same thing using this formula here. Using this formula, do the same thing here, and if you get to here is a constant, it's just like the one we did here. So even maybe you're having 10, maybe you're having anything, let's say okay, you're having 16 here, you're having 20, you're having anything here, is a what? Is a constant, just it will be what? 0. So here you got just 3 times 2, that is 6. That is 3 times 2. This is my following this formula here. I'm following this formula here, don't forget. I'm following the formula here. Nx ax is to the power a, and x is to the power of n minus 1. So 2 times 6, as it is times this, then bring down your x raised to the power of 3 minus 1 plus 4 times 2 constant multiplied by the n, x raised to the power of 2 minus 1 plus what? Plus 0. So this is the same thing as 6x raised to the power of what? 2, that is 3 minus 1 plus 8 x raised to the power of what? 1. So the final answer is just 6x squared plus what? Plus 8x. So that's it, and they may rewrite it. Find the common factor. You may have my common factor as well, 2x, the bracket of what? 3x plus what? Plus 4. So if you expand this, you have this. So it's still the same thing with this. So my next question here is just find the derivative if we have y equals to what? Cos x. So to find the derivative, just this one is let's say 2 cos x. So this is 2 cos x, the y, the x. Since you know it from your standard deviation that definition of cos is what? Is minus sine. So just bring out your constant 2, then multiply by differentiation of this one, which is what? Minus sine x. So multiply it together, we have minus 2 sine x. That's it. So the third one here, I'm having 6. I'm having this number 1, this number 6, this is number 7. So I'm having 2 ln x. So this one is the same thing. Find what? and to find what the y dx. So since you know that the y dx of this over ln x is what 1 over x, just bring out this constant, that is the y dx equals to, bring out this constant here, is the constant here, then multiply by what differentiation of this will be what 1 over x, so which is the same thing as 2 times 1, 2 over x. This is this, and it can be writing, and it can be written as what 2 x to the power of what minus 1 according to law of indices. To law of indices, it's still the same. So we have 8. I think that's my last question, which is e3ex, that is sorry, I call it exponential, that is y equals to 3 exponential x. So the same method, dy dx, since you know the definition of exponential is what exponential x, just bring out the constant 3, then multiply by the differential of this, which is still this, then multiply it together, still have what, still have this. So that's it. So that's it. So you have 3 multiply by what, multiply by the differential of exponential x, then you multiply it together, you have this. So that is. Thank you for watching. Try to subscribe and click on the button, on the subscribe button. It costs you nothing but just to what, just to view our update. So by God's grace, I will treat more on differentiation. By my next one will be differentiation by what, by chain rule and others, with shortcut on chain rule and others. So thank you for watching. Have a nice day.